भी लेवल पर जुड़ते हैं उनका इसमें
तव शुभ नामे मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंगायक जय है।
आप सबका स्वागत। आइए मैं डॉक्टर अभिलक्ष लिखी जी से एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी कृषि और किसान कल्याण मंत्रालय। ऊंचाइयों तक ले जाने का जिनका संकल्प है और कृषि क्षेत्र में जिन्होंने बहुत महत्वपूर्ण परिवर्तन और मॉडल क्रिएट किए हैं, उनके नेतृत्व में प्रदेश आगे बढ़ रहा है। वी वेलकम ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ कर्नाटक बेंगलोर में इस पावन एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर। तालियां आप सबकी तरफ से।
ये सब उस सिस्टम
कुबा जी, I extend the very Shri Kailash Chaudhary ji, Madam Shobha Karan.
Reforms is being launched by Honorable Agriculture Minister Shri Narendra Singh Tomar.
निवेदन है वे उसे उनकी गरिमामयी उपस्थिति में रिलीज करेंगे। स्टेट वाइज इनाम को लेकर जो प्रोफाइल्स हैं, एक्टिविटीज हैं, वो शुरू से लेकर अब तक रिलीज किया जा रहा है इस समय। तो एक बार आपकी करतल ध्वनि के साथ गुड विशेस फॉर ऑल दीज एक्टिविटीज एंड ऑल दीज बम्बई जी। और इसमें Karnataka has been a pioneering state in the reforms in the field of agriculture and farmers welfare, and it has been taken as a role model. They have created its own model for the increase of income of the farmers in the state. और बहुत सारी जो स्कीम्स हैं कर्नाटक गवर्नमेंट की वो इस ब्रोशर में शामिल की गई हैं। दैट इज बीइंग रिलीज्ड बाय ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर। तो एक बार आप
agendas out of that. The second day is being spent on the valuable success stories from various state governments, video success stories that will be shared from across India. And at the end, in the wrap-up session, we will see what action agendas or implementation agendas emerge from the discussion of the 2 days. I once again welcome everyone to this achieve actionable and implementable issues together. Thank you very much.
भारत सरकार नरेंद्र सिंह तोमर जी का ये विजन है किसानों के कल्याण से जुड़े हर पक्ष को, हर पहलू को विस्तार से उसकी चर्चा करके उसका समाधान निकालते हुए एक गोल जो है प्रधानमंत्री महोदय ने तय किया है देश के लिए, किसानों के लिए, उसको हम हासिल कर सके। इसीलिए आज इतने बड़े लेवल पर इस तरह का कॉन्फ्रेंस यहाँ ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ है, जिसमें सेक्रेटरी फर्टिलाइजर्स गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया श्रीमती आरती आहूजा उनकी उपस्थिति है। मैं निवेदन करूंगा मैडम आरती आहूजा से कि इस मौके पर वो अपने एड्रेस के लिए, अपने संबोधन के लिए पधारें।
एक भी कोई चीज उसमें गड़बड़ आ जाती है तो किसान को जो सुविधा मिलनी चाहिए वो नहीं मिल पाती। इसलिए इट इज एक्सट्रीमली इम्पोर्टेंट दैट ऑल ऑफ अस थ्रूआउट द कंट्री वर्क टुगेदर। And in this context, we all know what is happening in the geopolitical situation, what is happening in the world. These are tough times, and we in the fertilizer department, we also face the consequences of that because many of our raw materials and finished products come from other countries, and there are delays in cargoes. There are some reneging on the existing contract. However, I must bring to your notice, I am new to the department, but Honorable Minister has been monitoring the situation on a day-to-day basis, and I do not think any state or any farmer has faced any shortage of fertilizer either in
चेयर्स के बाहर की तरफ Incoming voice call from Mohan RBN.
आज बेंगलोर में भारतवर्ष के राज्यों के कृषि और बागवानी मंत्रियों की ये बैठक संपन्न हो रही है। इसमें लगभग 22 से अधिक राज्यों के मंत्रीगण ऑफिसर शामिल हो रहे हैं। इस बैठक के माध्यम से कृषि के समक्ष जो चुनौतियां विद्यमान हैं, चाहे वो फर्टिलाइज़र की हो, चाहे वो लैब टू लैंड से संबंधित विषय हो, चाहे वो आदान का सस्ता होना हो, चाहे वो फर्टिलाइज़र के विकल्प हों, चाहे वो डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर हो, इस प्रकार के जो बहुत सारे विषय हैं जिनको कृषि के क्षेत्र में आज आवश्यकता है विचार करने की, ऐसे तमाम सारे विषयों पर विचार विमर्श करने के लिए आज हम लोग यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं। इसमें लगभग 10 विषय हम लोगों ने रखे। कुछ विषय ऐसे हैं जो प्रचलित हैं और उनको राज्य में सैचुरेशन पॉइंट तक कैसे पहुँचाया जाए, जैसे पीएम किसान, तो जो पात्र व्यक्ति है उस हर व्यक्ति को मिले। तो जो थोड़े बहुत लोग बचे हैं, 11.5 करोड़ को अभी मिल रहा है, लेकिन थोड़े बहुत किसान बचे हैं, उनको भी हम इसमें कैसे शामिल करें, इस प्रकार के विषय। दूसरा, फर्टिलाइज़र के क्या क्या विकल्प हो सकते हैं। ऑर्गेनिक फर्टिलाइज़र की तरफ जा सकते हैं हम, या नैनो यूरिया की तरफ जा सकते हैं, तो उसके लिए राज्य और केंद्र को मिलकर क्या करना चाहिए। नेचुरल फार्मिंग से किसान की निश्चित रूप से लागत भी कम होने वाली है और माटी स्वस्थ रहेगी, उत्पादन स्वस्थ होगा तो देश भी स्वस्थ होगा। तो ऐसे विषयों पर हम सब लोग आज विचार विमर्श करके मैं समझता हूँ 2 दिवस में काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय होंगे और उसका लाभ देश की कृषि को मिले। सर क्या है, भारत सरकार ने ई-नाम परियोजना इसलिए प्रारंभ की थी कि किसान का जो उत्पाद है वो वाजिब दाम पर दूसरे राज्यों तक बिक सके और टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से एक राज्य के भाव दूसरे राज्य को मालूम रहें और ट्रांसपेरेंसी से ट्रेड हो सके। मुझे कहते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि देश भर की 1000 मंडियां इस प्लेटफॉर्म से जुड़ गई हैं और लगभग 1.5 लाख करोड़ का व्यापार इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर हो रहा है। लाखों की संख्या में किसान और व्यापारी भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म में जुड़े हुए हैं। प्लेटफॉर्म टू प्लेटफॉर्म इस विधा को और आसान करेगा और किसानों को और सुविधा प्रदान। सर आखिरी सवाल, डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर की तरफ हम लोग बढ़ रहे हैं और मुझे कहते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि बहुत सारे राज्य भी इस दिशा में प्रवृत्त हो रहे हैं। जब हम कर्नाटक राज्य में बैठे हैं तो कर्नाटक राज्य में भी इस दिशा में बहुत काम हुआ है और केंद्र में हम मिशन मोड पर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, राज्यों के साथ मिलकर इस पर काम कर रहे हैं। और जब डिजिटलाइजेशन हो जाएगा, सब जगह टेक्नोलॉजी का इंटीग्रेशन हो जाएगा, तो ये सब चीज़ें आसान होती चली जाएंगी। धन्यवाद सर।
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ವಿವಿಧ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಂಥ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಹೋದಯರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. At the outset, I once again welcome wholeheartedly our Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and our senior leader, Sri Narendra Singh Tomarji. And I recognize the presence and welcome Sri Union Minister for Health, Family Welfare, Chemicals and Fertilizers, Sri Mansukh Bhai Mandviya ji. ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆದಂಥ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಆದಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಶುಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಭಗವಂತ್ ಖೂಬಾ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ I recognize and welcome Sri Kailash Chaudhary ji, Union Minister for Welfare. And at the same time, I recognize the presence of Sri P.C. Patil,
our Agriculture Minister, Sri Munaratna, our Minister for Horticulture, and ministers of all the states. I welcome wholeheartedly all of you to the beautiful state of Karnataka. And also I welcome all the senior officers of my state and all other states to this 2 days conference on agriculture. Somebody had asked Ravindranath Tagore, where is God? Show me the God. So Ravindranath Tagore, without wasting a minute, he answered, God is in the efforts of farmers and workers. भगवान जो कृषि की श्रम में और कार्मिक की श्रम में भगवान है. See, this is the thinking of our Indian ethos about our farmer and agriculture. Agriculture is not just any other occupation or a profession. Agriculture is a culture of this country. Agriculture decides the entire unity, integrity of our country. Agriculture is one where any farmer from different north, south, east, west have the same feeling, the same efforts, and the same principles for the way of life. Therefore, agriculture is very important. When I say agriculture, it's just not agriculture, horticulture, and all allied agricultural activities. Secondly, 1% growth in agriculture will lead to 4% growth in manufacturing sector, secondary sector, and 10% growth in service sector. This has been proved because any production in agriculture will lead to storing, processing, logistics, and the end product. Therefore, it has got its own bearing on the manufacturing, and any activity in manufacturing has got a bearing in the service sector. Therefore, the economic engine of our country is driven by agriculture. Even though manufacturing, IT, BT, everything is there, but ultimately it's agriculture who drives the economy. And it doesn't drive only the economy. As everybody has said now, it creates food security. Imagine when we are independent, we are 33 crores, we could not feed everybody. Now we are 133 crores, but still the food security is ensured. This is the long effort of our farmers, our all agriculture scientists, our all agriculture laborers, all agriculture ministers, and more so in the last 7-8 years, our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he has got a forward-looking policy for this country for the first time. Now, we have to have, time has come now, to go much more wider and deep into the agriculture activity. If you look back, the capital investment in agriculture sector after independence is very, very, very meager. We have given food security. We have स्वावलंबन in food production, और जिस देश स्वावलंबन फूड प्रोडक्शन में होता है वो स्वाभिमान राष्ट्र होता है. Now, having given this food security, the capital investment is not up to the mark. Therefore, if you compare to the other fields, even the most difficult fields like oil exploration and other fields, the capital investment is such a huge quantity we have done. But somehow, the capital investment after independence, the first 5-year plan, the second 5-year plan, the third 5-year plan, failed to recognize the importance of agriculture. I'll put it on record. For the first 15 years after independence, we failed to recognize the importance of agriculture. Only when there was a food crisis, we thought of agriculture. Having done that, we would have been in a better position today. However, more investment has to come in agriculture sector. More investment, more credit has to be given in the agriculture sector. We have to differentiate between a farmer and agriculture. Time has come. Because if you look back, the agriculture has grown, the agriculture production has grown, the agriculture technology has grown, but the plight of the farmer is as is where is condition. Unless until farmer is taken care, his family is taken care, will not be able to sustain this kind of agriculture anymore. And farmer is the guardian of our agriculture. अगर किसान जमीन से अलग हो गए तो बहुत मुश्किल में पड़ जाए। किसान को जमीन में रखना है तो उसको मजबूत करना है, उसको आर्थिक, सामाजिक, शैक्षणिक सब तरह से किसान को मजबूत करना है। ऐसा हमारा सब स्टेट्स और सेंटर का कोशिश है। अगर किसान मजबूत है तो खुशी से उन्होंने खेती बाड़ी की, तो मैं बोलता हूं यही जमीन पे हमारी जो प्रोडक्शन है वो डबल हो जाएगा। Therefore, we have to have farmer-centric policy. This is my just a subject to be discussed in this August gathering. Karnataka has been forefront in agriculture. With the God's grace and nature grace, we have got 10 agroclimatic zones in this state. Very few states have this. That means there will be some agriculture activity throughout 365 days. And 300 days sunshine ensures the photosynthesis for agriculture. Therefore, our planning in agriculture is a very, very important aspect to enhance our productivity. I must say that during COVID time also, our agriculture production has increased. We have 1.58 lakh tons of food grains production, and during COVID time there is a 10% increase in food grains production. And the second thing what is necessary is integration of our old traditional agriculture and the modern agriculture. A fine balance is necessary to keep the soil very, very strong and strength and healthy. Health of the soil, we need traditional agriculture, wherein nitrogen, carbon is the fixation of carbon and nitrogen is a very, very essential for the health of the soil, and that is done through our traditional agriculture. Then there is organic agriculture. Then now it's natural agriculture, which our Prime Minister has taken it very, very strongly, rightly so. Then there is a modern agriculture. The combination of this in the right manner will yield us the production and productivity. Therefore, we have to concentrate on this. And as our Mansukh Bhai has just now mentioned about the management of the fertilizers, it is very, very important. Most of the time, the raw material for manufacturing of important fertilizer will be very, very crucial. For example, we were discussing with him, we found that the phosphorus, which is a raw material, which is scarce now. We have to depend on countries like Morocco, and with war of Ukraine, it has affected the entire world. Therefore, the management of fertilizer, which he has taken up very earnestly, and he has made a management system, has to be used by every state and every officer promptly. Then only that can bring a better management, better logistics in fertilizers. The digitalization of entire agriculture activity is very important. Right from land records to the management systems. Therefore, we have to have digitalization of land records. We have to have complete realization about our farmers' farming activity. We have to have supplies and credits to the farmers' digitalization. We have to have insurance to be digitalization. And I am very happy to say that Karnataka is the forefront in digitalization. All our land records have been digitalized about 2 decades back. And now we have got something called fruits, where 77 lakh farmers and their family, entire thing is digitalized, their farm holding, everything has been digitalized, and that is linked to Aadhaar card. So any benefit to the farmer will go directly to his account within a few seconds without any middleman. Therefore, fruits has been recognized by Government of India, Agriculture Ministry, and even the Prime Minister has appreciated it. And I want the honorable ministers and officers to have a look at this software, where it will be advantageous for all the farmers in the country. Secondary agriculture is the only way forward to double the income of our farmers, which is a dream of our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. The secondary agriculture is to utilize the land for multi-activities, and not only the land, we converge different activities very efficiently so that a farmer economically becomes stronger, and more activity during the free period of farming, he has to use that time. Hence, a comprehensive secondary agriculture is very necessary. Therefore, in Karnataka, we have already established secondary agriculture directorate only to look for all the integrated allied agriculture activities to the farming family. This has been now taken up very earnestly. The third is the watershed programs, which can save the soil. Ecologically, it is very important to have a healthy soil. For a 1 inch of soil to become a fertile soil, it takes 500 years on the land. Therefore, the soil, the upper crust of the soil of the land has to be treated very, very carefully, scientifically. Therefore, soil health is very important. A scientific method to utilize the fertilizers and the nutrients to the soil at the right quantity is very important. Our former Chief Minister Yediyurappa had made a program called Bhuchetan, where the deficiency in the soil will be recognized and that quantity of deficiency will be fed that year. And it has been a very big success. Even foreign universities have recognized it. Therefore, my government has decided to reintroduce the Bhuchetana Karikrama in Karnataka. I am really thankful and grateful to Government of India, Agriculture Minister Tomar ji, for helping us in all kind of our agriculture programs. More than 642 crores has been helped as a aid for our watershed programs, and 600 crores for the reward program. This is going to help us a lot in enriching our land, safeguarding our soil, and give us a better productivity. Mansukh Mandviyaji, our Prime Minister, has taken fertilizer as a very important aspect for the growth of agriculture. So for the first thing, what he did as a Prime Minister was he got it neem-coated urea, which not only saved the wrong use of urea in different sectors, it also brought in pesticide element to the fertilizer for the first time, and it has increased a lot of production, and it has saved the plants from pesticides also. So from that the journey has now come to your E-NAM, what you are trying to do. Therefore, I congratulate you and the Honorable Prime Minister on this account. Sir, as I said, integrated farming is very important. We should start treating fisheries, sericulture, horticulture, animal husbandry, all these as equal to the agriculture. Then only the entire economy of agroeconomy will certainly improve, and the agroeconomy will improve the economy of the farmer also. In Karnataka, we have tried to integrate all this. We have got different universities, horticulture, agriculture universities. Now we are trying to integrate all these agriculture, horticulture universities for a common activity. They should come on a common platform and use all their strengths for the new researchers in different fields, and they should share their experiences to each other. At the same time, we are giving importance to the horticulture, agriculture, as well as silk. Karnataka is number one. We are leading the country, and we have given a lot of shops and incentives for the silk farmer. Similarly, to the horticulture farmer, as well as we have given a lot of importance for our milk production, animal husbandry activity, and now, for the first time in the country, we are going to start a bank exclusively for the milk farmers, because huge activity, more than 23,000 crores activity is done by the milk farmers through different milk unions, cooperative milk unions. I want all that activity be through a common bank by the farmer for the farmer bank, and it can yield a very good result, and it can really enhance the credit system of the farmer at the low rate of interest. So for the first time in the country, Honorable Amit Shah ji had come and he has inaugurated the logo, and we are going to have farmers Shira Bank very soon in this state. As well as we are giving Raita Vidya Nidhi for the children of the farmer. They have to come out and have different professions, because the land is same. Land can't be increased, but the dependent on the lands are increasing. Therefore, to save the situation, the farmer children has to have a better education. They should be in different walks of life. Hence, we are giving a scholarship for all agriculture farmers' children. And from 8th standard for the girl child up to PG, we are giving the Raita Vidya Nidhi, which is one of its kind. And of course, we are topping up a lot of subsidies. Kisan Samman Yojana, along with the 6,000 of the Government of India's Narendra Modi scheme, we are giving additional 4,000 crores, 4,000 rupees per farmer, as well as we are adding 15% subsidy to 35% of Government of India's in PMFME scheme. And we are giving a lot of importance to fisheries. I want my state to be the number one exporter in fisheries, so we are taking a long step on that. Silk production, and we have got a beautiful coffee plantations, and we want to convert that the entire production of coffee into a new brand name and market it at international level. In fact, I have kept special funds to help the farmers who can export and process the food and export value addition. Hence, a lot of things have been trying to do in Karnataka with the help of Government of India and their schemes. We are trying to integrate with Government of India schemes. The time has come now to think forward, think differently. The new scientific development to the advantage of farmer. At the same time, the traditional farming to save the soil, to save the water, conserve the water. Water management is another important aspect as far as farming is concerned. Therefore, micro irrigation, which I am really with little concern I speak, micro irrigation is the only way forward to save the water crisis of the country, because the highest consumption of water is done by the agriculture sector, and if the way it is going, it will be difficult to give water to not only the agriculture sector, even drinking water. Therefore, micro irrigation and new methods are the only way forward, but the concern is the adaptability of the farmer is not yet come. So all its endeavor of all the states to see that micro irrigation, where it increases the productivity, saves the water, saves the energy. Therefore, I want the conference to look into the management of water to the farms in a very, very serious manner. This can add to the really, not only the production, it can save a lot of cost for the farmers. With these few words, I just want to thank Government of India has given us opportunity for Karnataka and Bengaluru to host this conference, and my special thanks to Thomarji for his love and affection for Karnataka. Whenever we wanted him, he has come and guided us, and at the same time, the presence of Mansukh Mandia has really helped us this season. He has really helped us in our fertilizer issues, health issues. I really thank him from the bottom of my heart, and Kailasji, and our own Shobhaji and Bhagat Kubaji, and all the senior officers, that let these 2 days be very, very useful, fruitful, which can be really a cast for a future growth of our agriculture. So, with these few words, I'll close my words. Thank you once again. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. We are grateful to Honorable